That's an amazing film, really is. And with us is an admirer of the Maysles brothers who made this movie, an acclaimed documentarian in her own right, Barbara Koppel. Thanks for being here, Barbara. That is an incredible piece of film.
It's breathtaking.
Yes.
I mean, it's so beautiful up until the last scene where little Edie is dancing and they're sort of catching her through the doors. We've learned so much about these women. I mean, we feel like we're part of the family watching the
What
film.
eventually happened to them after the movie?
I think that Big Edie died in 1977, and then little Edie sold the house to Sally Quinn and Benjamin Bradley.
Really?
Yes, and now they have put it together and made it a showpiece with beautiful grounds.
Wow.
And little Edie went to Florida and she performed.
Had another life then.
And had another life, and I believe she passed away in 2002 before the theater performance and before the film.
That's amazing. Yeah. Now, how would you rate this among the Maysles brothers' work?
Well, I think the most interesting thing to say about the Maysles' work is that it's all amazing. And I can't rate it because each one is so different and so beautiful. I mean, if you were to ask people what the 5 favorite films of the Maysles would be, everybody would give you a different film. And I think this is the most experimental. I think this is one in which the Maysles brothers also include themselves and are very much there. And so it's different in that way. But once again, it's a beautiful character study in people, which is what they do the best.
When did you fall in love with documentaries and make that your life?
I started working with the Maysles brothers in 1969, and that's when I fell in love with documentaries. The Maysles had this wonderful way of bringing everybody together, and everybody's voice was as important, even if you were a lonely intern like I was. And so that gave me the confidence to go out and to do my own work.
Well, you've certainly done well, with 2 Oscars to prove it.
Well, thank you very much.
And we're glad to have you here. And we're going to move on now with more Maysles brothers.
Well, I think that's why we're here, yes.
So stick around. Barbara and I are going to be back to introduce another documentary directed by the 2 brothers we're saluting this evening, Albert and David Maysles. The next documentary is from 1969, follows the lives of a group of traveling salesmen from that era.
Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, we continue our tribute to documentary filmmaker Albert Maysles, next with Salesman. Then the Rolling Stones' ill-fated free concert is the focus of Gimme Shelter. And the Maysles invite you to meet Marlon Brando.